afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation C video, bringing you a REVAVROOM team. REVAVROOM is in such a cool place in the meta, specifically because of it being a steel and poison type. It really doesn't care about Flutter mains at all. Speaking of Flutter main, we're also rocking a sub Flutter main on this team, so I'm excited to see that. But back to REVAVROOM. Shift gear allows you to get the +1 and +1 in attack and speed. It's pretty much a steel type version of Dragon Dance, which is always fun to use on your field. That with the added benefit of having two very good offensive stabs in the current meta and allowing yourself to never fall asleep to a Moonblast, hence the overcoat. You can't fall asleep to powder moves, and powder moves in general just don't work against you. It's always nice and handy. You can actually be a very offensive threat with the REVAVROOM, so hopefully I get to showcase that in today's video. Along with that, this team has a lot of very different Pokemon that you don't see every single day of the week. You have Paldean Tauros, you have Hydreigon, which was used a lot in Series 1, but not really used currently in Regulation C. You have the Volcarona too, which I used a couple of days back on the channel as well. I love Volcarona on that team. I love Volcarona on this team. Grass Tera with the Volcarona is just perfect. It's exactly what Volcarona needs in order to just stick on the field for that extra turn, get that Quiver Dance up, and then sweep your opponents from then on. Not to mention Flame Body, getting random burns here and there. It's always nice and convenient. Maushold, it's a good mon. You guys know what that one does. Population Bomb, Encore, Protect, and Follow Me is there just to help the REVAVROOM set up the shift gear. And yeah, that's the team. Also, thank you so much, Zac, for making this team. Not a lot of people are brave to do things like REVAVROOM in Regulation C, so I appreciate you so much for being the brave person. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see REVAVROOM here on the channel, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel. I'm Timid Nature. Let's get on to today's video. Chi-Yu bundle Flutter main with a Scissor, Wo-Chien, and Baxcalibur. Yikes. Anyway, REVAVROOM kind of goes nuts here in a great way. I am able to resist the Flutter main. I have the Water Tera for the Scizor. I already resist the Scizor, but I have the Water Tera for the Scizor, the Chi-Yu, and even Baxcalibur. I mean, listen. It might be some REVAVROOM game today. Okay, let's start off the day with the REVAVROOM right away. We'll bring the Maushold just to kind of have that redirection that we need. Intimidate could come in handy, but I'm actually going to hold off on it. I want to bring this Volcarona because there's so many things on this team weak to fire. Want to make sure I take advantage of that. And then last but not least, I was considering Hydreigon, but I think I'm leaning towards Flutter main here. Okay, I think this will be a pretty decent game to get to see what REVAVROOM has to offer. I hope that I'm right, because if I'm right, that means I'm probably winning. REVAVROOM is like low-key not the worst Pokemon ever created. It's a very interesting typing, and I think there's a lot of room for growth when it comes to using it in a competitive space, especially with the Flutter mains running around. Okay, we have a Scizor and Bundle. Start the game off for my opponent. Bundle's gonna get the booster energy procced. That should be speed. Shocker. All right, honestly, should we just shift gear right away? I don't see why not. We're in a pretty decent position not to just go. I don't even think we have to follow me. I might just pop bomb into this. Get some damage going. Right? What's the point of follow me at this point? There isn't anything that the bundle can do to me. Unless it encores me. What is this? Now I'm sad. Burning Tera turn 1 for the bundle? Really? Okay. Listen, it worked. It definitely worked. At least my gears are shifted now. Question is, do I just do it again? I'm tempted. Oh yeah, now I do it again. Okay, fine. Tailwind Scizor. Fascinating. Yeah, we shift gear again. Honestly, it looks like they're focusing down the Maushold for some reason. I'm just gonna double check this mouse hold. I am friend guard, so just staying on the field is enough to make myself meaningful. Let's see how thick we can get this Revving. They switch over to Hydro Pump. We eat that. Not incredibly well, but we do take it. The next turn, I could always follow me too. I could actually start hitting their side of the field. Oh! Thank God that wasn't into Revving. CC's into the mouse hold. Okay. All right, let's make some good things happen. I think I'm ready to Iron Head. Yeah, let's Iron Head there. And let's follow me this. At least this means the Hydro should go into the mouse hold spot. I guess Icy Wind works too. As long as you don't get rid of my attack stat, I think I'm okay with that. Crits my Revving. Listen, the game is literally trying to help you so much, opponent. Ooh, great damage with that Iron Head. Followed by the CC. All right, they're still in their Tailwind. Do I have any priority on my team? I don't think I brought it. If I have it, so I brought Flutter and Volcarona, right? Yeah, no priority. I do have Heat Wave, which should scare my opponent at least a little bit. And I still have Terastallization to use. I haven't used it yet. So this is actually a pretty decent turn for me, because all I have to do is click Protect, Tera Grass, and Heat Wave here. That should mess my opponent up. Because it'll knock out the bundle, and it'll knock out the Scizor. The bundle can't go for an ice move on this grass spot because I'm a fire type right now. I mean, they can, but that means they just made a really good read, which I can't fault them for. All right, let's go for the Protect. Scizor also protects. They Hydro Pump. Okay, good. Hydro Pump into the Volcarona. We eat that for breakfast. Hopefully connect with the Heat Wave. And I think Tailwind runs out soon-ish. So if the Scizor wants to set Tailwind up again, it's going to be taking damage for it. Keep in mind, my Revving is still technically +1. I was only Icy Winded once. Get some Lefty's recovery back with this Volcarona as well. Volcarona is going to be really nice for this game. Tailwind Peters, amazing. Scizor, run. Scizor, run. That's for sure. Now, if they have Flutter, yeah. I think I'm still fine. I'm going to click Iron Head, and I'm going to click Heat Wave, and I'm going to hope that's enough. Because the Flutter has to decide, does it attack the Volk or does it attack the Revving? If it attacks the Revving, I lose Revving. But then I bring in my own... All right, they just go for Bullet Punch. Okay. Ouch! That actually hurt me a lot more than I thought. I outspeed the Flutter and I hit it. All I need is one speed boost, apparently. Holy, Revving is going fast. Heat Wave now onto the Scizor. Get out of here. And just like that, we're in a great spot again. Yeah, Volcarona was definitely key here. The right Terastallization at the right time, too. Wow, Revving can outspeed a Flutter main? I have no idea what their Flutter main stats are, but that's nuts. Whoa, Chen. Good luck. Good luck there, Tom. Eat this Poison Fist and eat this Heat Wave. Woo! Wow. Okay, so far, first game with the Revving, I'm liking it. I'm here for it. It's in a great spot in the meta. The second you don't see a Garchomp or a Great Tusk or even like a ground type Baxcalibur, you're in a great spot. That nearly knocks out with the Tablets of Ruin holding us back. Bruh. Wild. What an absolutely wild time we just had here with the Revving. I'm at a loss for words. GG's. White Fang. Still using a Skeledirge in 2023 Regulation C? No way. That's spicy. Double electric types on their side of the field as well. Also, double fighting types. Triple fighting types. It's definitely not a great time to bring half my team. So many fighting types. All right. I'm going to bring a Fluttermane to lead because I see a Grimmsnarl. Where I see Grimmsnarl, I kill Grimmsnarls. So if I lead Fluttermane and REVAVROOM, I'm pretty sure I can get a great thing going here. I also want to bring my own fighting type in the back because it'll help intimidate their side of the field, but I can't lead with it because Mr. Defiant Face. Last but not least, let's go with the Volcarona. Volcarona did so well game 1. I don't want to deny it the opportunity to do well a second time. Now, I haven't actually seen what Skeldridge does in a very long time. I've honestly forgot like how much damage it can actually output. I know Torch Song is a thing. I know Torch Song can raise your special attack over and over and over and over again, which is great for like in-game solo runs and speed runs and stuff like that. But not very much VGC. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad move. It's a better flamethrower. But it definitely fell off when the popularity of Dondozo fell off. Regardless, White Fang is here. See what the lead's going to be. It's going to be Raichu, Grimmsnarl. Okay, so potential fake out lead from my opponent. Flutterman cannot get fake outed, which is great. And you are floating with a balloon. Listen, I'm here for death. And I'm going to try to shift gear. There's no ground things on their side of the field, so what do I care, right? I'm going to click shift gear and I'm going to go. And go I shall. While simultaneously, hopefully, knocking out a Grimmsnarl in the process. Even if you set light screen up, there's no way Grimmsnarl is living a Fairy Tera Moonblast from a Life Orb Fluttermane. There's just way too many stat bonuses on that. Alright, Big Heart is here. The loving Fluttermane. Will I get punished for terastallizing turn 1? Let's find out. There's the light screen. As long as I could stop them from setting up the reflect, I'm golden. Moonblast, no fake out from my opponent. Honestly surprised. I'm curious to see what Raichu's gonna do now. Nuzzle me? Oh. That hits different. Okay. No more sleepy friends. Got it. I mean, yeah, and now in a world we live in where our only electric terrain setters is Pincurchin, a fast electric Pokemon with the actual move is an option. Who's gonna tell my opponent that Iron Bundle learns electric terrain? Regardless, let's see who the next Pokemon they bring out is. Especially now that we know that this Raichu has Air Balloon. Tom? Okay, bringing out the Iron Hands. Another Pokemon with Fake Out. Here's the problem. Now, in theory, this Iron Hands can now attack both of my Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's going to attack the Fluttermane, though, so I'm just going to click Protect. And I'm going to go for the Poison Jab here. Onto the Raichu. Just get rid of the Raichu. I don't want to wait and find out what it's going to do. I'd rather get rid of it, especially if it's going to start nuzzling my side of the field. The only thing I have going for me is my speed control. So, if my opponent stops me from having speed control, I'll get set back. Oh, my opponent is considering their options. Don't get me wrong, like an Iron Hands hit right now, specifically close combat, would hurt a lot. Tremendously. Who's terastallizing? It's gonna be the Hands. Going into... My brother, you're not gonna whip out an EQ on me, are you? That explains the Air Balloon! Oh, no! No way. That is wild. Well, we found one way to ruin a REVAVROOM's life. It's like EQ in electric terrain. Yep, you have it. You bet you have it. Wow. Well, there I go. There's not a REVAVROOM on the planet that lives that. Okay. Fascinating. Don't love where I am right now. Let's go in with Tauros for the Intimidate. I think might be fine. No! I have a whole Annihilate left. And it's the one Pokemon that, of course, they have in the back. Oh, yeah. Enjoy your Defiant. Yeah, whatever. I think I... Did I protect last turn? I did. So I might substitute this turn because I expect Annihilate to protect. And then this turn I can also go for a Wave Crash onto the Iron Hands because it's weak to that now. Okay, yeah, I got that right. Cool. I got that very, very right. Let's sub up. Sub Flutter is very convenient sometimes, specifically for stalling opponent protects here. Wave Crash now into the ground type Iron Hands. Gonna take it, but not very well. Switch over to the Wild Charge into my Flutter Mane. Not gonna happen today, folks. All right. Is gonna break my Flutter Mane stuff, but not gonna be enough to knock out. So now what I can do is just Annihilate the Annihilate, followed by Wave Crash the Iron Hands. Is that game? That should be game. There's no priority on my opponent's side of the field anymore. Moonblast. Big Moonblast. No terrestrialization for you, Tom Tom. Into the... You living? Holy, you live. That's kind of wild. Iron Hands will go down, though, thankfully. How did it live that? I'm Life Orb. And it's not a Sulfat. Yo, you're tanky. Yeah, this Rage Fist will kill anything at this point. Oh, wrong target, though. The Tauros? I mean, I guess the Tauros can always attack you next turn as well. Yeah, they're lefties. They're just like a regular Annihilate, I guess. Listen, Volcarona. It's time. All we gotta do now? Click Moonblast. Click Quiver Dance for fun. That'll be a GG. Back to the Annihilate not having any type of priority moves. Thank goodness. Thank goodness a lot of the new Pokemon that were introduced this generation didn't also receive priority moves next to their cracked out moves like Rage Fist and like Kotao Cleave and like, you know, their HP stats. Thank goodness. Like, can you imagine if Dondozo got priority? Ridiculous. All right, opponent. Listen, writing's on the wall, friend. There it is. GG. Moonblast into the Annihilate. Good riddance. And we're taking 2 games with REVAVROOM. Listen, my opponent almost got me here. My opponent almost hit me with that ground Tera Iron Hand stuff. And their Electric Terrain Raichu. But not today. GG's. Done. Oh no, Surf Dozo. How do I defeat Surf Dozo? I don't. I just don't. Hold on, maybe. Maybe I can. We gotta stay positive, friends. Maybe. It might not be with REVAVROOM, but there might be a way through all of this nonsense. Let's go. Actually, let's go with these two. Bring you. We'll go Hydreigon with Snarls to help set me up. And then Wide Lens. Mousehold here with the Friend Guard to help me again a little bit. We got to bring you for damage. Is that 4 already? I'm not able to bring Tauros. And the terrestrialization has to be used on Volcarona. Because the one thing that we know about Surf Dozo teams is at the very least, they're always Water Tera. They're always Water Tera. So, it's the only way we can go through this whole shenaniganery. Not looking forward to this. I don't think we're going to win. Pelipper Dreadnought starting it off. They might not even have it. They might have not even brought it. Because typically if they were doing Surf Dozo, it would have been the first thing on the field, but oh well, it's not. Let me go for Earth Power here onto Dreadnought. And I think I'm just going to protect Mousehold just so I can keep my stats on the field with the Friend Guard. I don't want to lose Mousehold this turn for no reason. And I do feel like Mousehold is a big target for my opponent because of that Friend Guard. They know that Friend Guard is there. I'm so curious to see what my opponent does. If they didn't bring Surf Dozo, I'm going to be surprised. Because in my opinion, that was the best thing that you could do to beat my team right now. Just a Rock Slide. Okay. I should be able to take a Rock Slide. Oh, I take it very well. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Earth Power. Okay. Special Defense falls. That's great. Hydro Pump into my Mousehold. Look, so far, this is fine. Can you do that again, Tom? Just do that one more time for me, please. I'm going to switch over to Snarl. Switch over to Pop Bomb on Pelipper. The PB on PP. Let's do it. Rock Slide. You know that can miss, right? Just saying. Just saying that move can miss. Oh, but it... We know it can flinch. That much we know. The misses, we don't know too much about those. Unfortunate. That would have been a great population bomb. And they connect with Hydro. Unfortunate, man. They connect with the 15% and the 20%. Or the 30% and the 20%. But I get screwed by the 30% as well. It has to be Flutter main for now. Because again, I'm just so confused by what they're going to bring. They have it! It's there! Oh no. Listen, we got a Snarl spam. Just keep going with these Snarls. And protect. I gotta take a turn to just hold back. They don't swap yet, though. That's a little sussy. They protect first. Maybe they're trying to chip my Flutter main first. Because I don't believe they knock out my Hydreigon yet. Especially at -2. Oh, they're really trying, man. Yikes. Alright, Moonblast. What else can I do? This is bad. This is bad. Here comes the Geary. Man, if I hit that Pop Bomb, there would be no Tailwind. What a bozo. Alright, we get it. You get a lot of stats and stuff. We'll see. I don't think I'm able to live this with anybody here, and they're gonna water Tera. This is so bad. This is really bad. Listen, we tried. We definitely tried. There ain't a Flutter main in the world that lives this. There's not a Hydreigon in the world that lives this. Even with the Sol Vest, I'm double dead. I'll try going for the Tera. And hoping it's enough to save me. It won't be. But it might be. I'm going to click Protect also, just to stall a turn to this Tailwind, right? I mean, I'm still going to try to win. Now, I wonder if... No, I don't think... I don't think I'd go for Quiver Dance. That seems a little silly. Alright. How many turns of Tailwind do they have? This should be their last. Yeah, final turn of Tailwind. 3 more turns of Rain. I'm going to Tera. I'm going to Giga. I'm going to hope that I take enough damage or health back. First off, I want to hope I live this. Because I don't even know if I do that yet. Okay, we did it. We saved the grass Tera for the Volcarona like we said we'd have to. We listened to past Kevin for once. They switched over to Wave Crash, so it's a good thing I didn't Quiver Dance, but... Yikes. Okay. Congratulations, opponent. You did it. You defeated me. I lost to Surf Dozo. Which, honestly, I don't think I've lost to it on the channel yet. I've lost to it many times off the channel, but this is the first time that I'm losing to it on the channel. And I think I did everything okay. It's... If that Tailwind wasn't there, I think I would have been able to at least chip it down a little bit. I'm not so sure it would have made the big difference in, you know, the overall outcome, but I at least would have been able to chip it down. My opponent played that well. GG's. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much, Zach, for making this team public and posting it on Twitter. I had an absolute blast with REVAVROOM. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use it here at the last battle, but honestly, we weren't really allowed to play that much in the last battle. With that said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.